Hello and greetings everybody. Welcome to another edition of Jamie's Journeys, and today we're coming to you from a most beautiful spot. We're going to be in Kotor, Montenegro. Now, Montenegro is situated on the Adriatic coast, and Kotor is situated at the very end of the southernmost fjord in all of Europe. In fact, it takes about 2 hours to get from the beginning of the fjord on the Adriatic Sea all the way to this placid bay located at the very end. And if you come by ship, I strongly encourage you to get out on the deck early morning or sit on your balcony and take in the sights as you sail into the city, or depending on when you sail in the afternoon, you can do that in the afternoon or early evening as well. But it is there are so many sights to see on your way down the fjord. It is magnificent. So we're going to take you around the city. We're going to show you some of the sights, and I again want to say thank you for joining me on another Jamie's Journey here in Kotor, Montenegro. Well, the old city of Kotor is a prime example of urbanization from the Middle Ages, and most of what we're going to see was built in the 12th to 14th century. These walls, in fact, these were built by the Venetians, and once we go inside, we're going to see a lot more examples of the Venetian influence in Venetian architecture. So many photo opportunities in this city. Just stunning, beautiful. You know, many historic cities lose that lived-in feeling. Venice might be a good example of that. But here in Kotor, you still feel that the people do reside within the city walls. And that's despite the abundance of shops, the abundance of cafes and restaurants. One of my favorite little places to visit is just outside the walls. And before we go in, we're going to do a little stroll through the local and most colorful market. I love these beautiful olives, I think pimentos, onions. Looks so delicious. Bacon in the raw. That's something we don't see back home, but beautifully displayed. Hello. Oh, thank you.
Only fresh mix.
Only fresh meats. Mix.
Sheep.
Delicious. Oh, I get more.
Možete ovako četvrtinu, pola, kako vi hoćete.
So all made right here. Oh,
Da
fantastic.
proba ekstra.
Very nice. All right, so we're about to go inside the main city gate to get into the walled city. This little rampart here we were shooting our original shot along the water here, but this is the shape of the old walled city of Kotor. Let's go in and take a look. All right, once inside the city, you can get a sense of this wonderful laid-back atmosphere. Just so many places to sit, relax, have a coffee, enjoy a beer. It's just a wonderful, wonderful spot. Well, there's three things that you constantly think about when you're in Kotor. One is the placid bay. Two are the magnificent limestone cliffs. And three is the walled city, which doesn't just extend around here, the base of the mountains, but also way up into the hills. From an archaeological standpoint or historical standpoint, there's not an awful lot of things in the city that remind us of the past, except for several wonderful churches that were built in the 12th and 13th centuries. So as you can see, Kotor is just a crisscross of streets, little alleyways, and you can never get too lost. In fact, if you do, that's part of the fun of it. All right, I love this little spot. We're just outside the back gate, and I just love it with the sound of the waterfalls and the beauty of the fort. And after soaking this all in a couple minutes, we're going to begin our climb. And that is a big thing to do here. 1,500 steps, they say, from here all the way up to the top. You can do it in about 40 minutes, but we really like to take our time, so we're not going to hurry. You don't have to go far to get a great shot of the city, so we're going to stop along the way as we make our way up. All right, it's €3 to climb up. We got it. Come on, let's go. All right, if you want to climb the wall, you can look for the arch right here. 1,500 steps. Away we go. All right, got our entrance cards, €3. Up we go. You ready? Beautiful flowers. The red flowers are out. Magnificent. All right, as I said, you don't have to come far to get really a view from above the city. And so literally we've come 100 steps maybe from the entrance, but already we're above the city. You can see the beautiful stone buildings that came from the Dalmatian coast, came from the countrysides, and of course the beautiful Placid Bay. All right, well, as you can see, it's a good idea if you're gonna come up to wear good walking shoes. Chances are we might even see some people in high heels. Not a good thing to do, but also it's a good idea to also bring water. Elfriend, you brought water? Experienced travelers. Watch your step, keep to the left, here we go. All right, well, we've made it to the top of St. John's Fortress, and of course, what a view. We're going to sit and relax, but first I thought I'd give you a little more history on Kotor. You know, this city was founded in the Middle Ages, as we said, into an important commercial and also artistic center with its own famous schools of masonry and iconography. And throughout the centuries, many empires have battled for this city. In the 10th century, it was an autonomous city of the Byzantine Empire. From 1186 to 1371, it was a free city of medieval Serbia. It came under Venetian and Hungarian control for brief periods, and it was an independent republic for 25 years from 1395 to 1420, and then returned to Venetian control once again. Kotor became under French occupation from 1807 to 1914, and then under Austrian rule until 1918, when it became part of Yugoslavia. Well, we've enjoyed this wonderful view up here at the top of the St. John's Fortress, but I think now it's time for us to start to head back down. That was fantastic. Oh. Hey! Feeling fit. All right, back down to the city. All right, to finish our invigorating walk, we're back down in this beautiful medieval city, and after seeing the sights of Kotor, you might be wondering, how come more people haven't heard about Montenegro or experienced Montenegro? You might even be wondering, how come you hadn't heard of it before? That's the way I felt anyway. Well, it is a great place for touring and exploring, and now in a moment, relaxing. Hey, thanks for joining me on another Jamie's Journey. I hope you come travel with me again.